bayou to the prairie. This is Creole country. You should know by now, know your way by now. This is Creole country.
My name is Terrence Simeon. I was born in South Louisiana in the Creole community of Mallet, Louisiana in St. Landry Parish. I've been playing Zydeco music for 27 years now. My family, the Simeons, have been in South Louisiana since the 1700s. My racial background is I'm part French, African, Spanish, Native American, and German. And you'll find a lot of Creoles like me in the area where I grew up. And the music and the food is a combination of all these cultures coming together. The Creoles have been making music in South Louisiana for over 300 years.
For over 300 years, French, African, Spanish, and Native American. All colors in one, that's who you are, son. From the Crescent City, past the bayou to the prairie.
Zydeco is the indigenous music of the black and multiracial French-speaking Louisiana Creoles. Zydeco has become synonymous with the cultural identity of Louisiana. It's a critical part of the musical landscape of this country. We were the first Zydeco band to incorporate reggae and also some African influence, Youssou N'Dour style Zydeco. The music continues to evolve because it's still a life force in the Creole community, and it's still something that where Creoles go out to dance and enjoy and want to hear it, connect with the past, but also be a part of every day.
Allons danser tout quelqu'un ici de là-bas. Allons danser les haricots à soir. Les haricots sont pas salés. Les haricots sont pas salés. Every day, danser.
In 1981, I started my band, Terrence Simeon and the Mallet Playboys, and I was one of two young Zydeco artists at the time. The generation gap between my band and the rest of the guys were like 20 years apart, and my band, as well as the band called the Sam Brothers 5, were the only two teen Zydeco bands at the time, whereas now you have 2 or 3 every month coming out. A pivotal point in my career happened in 1985 when we did a studio session with Paul Simon when he was in Louisiana researching Zydeco music for his Graceland record. In 1985 we were chosen to do a part in the movie The Big Easy, where we did 2 songs in the movie, and I co-wrote a song with the lead actor Dennis Quaid. In 1986 we went to Europe for the first time and toured with Fats Domino and Sarah Vaughan. Also in 1986 we did an extended tour with the band Los Lobos during the time when La Bamba, the song La Bamba, was a #1 hit. In the 1990s our career just continued to flourish and develop. We did a tour in '93 with Robert Palmer that lasted 2.5 months. While on the road with Robert Palmer, I learned a lot about his music, and he knew a lot about Zydeco music. He used to fuse a lot of African and R&B and make it his own sound, and we try to do the same thing when I was starting music. In 2001, we were fortunate to land a gig opening up some shows with the Dave Matthews Band. And we had a great time hanging out with the band. And every night Dave would join me on stage and we'd do a song together. In 2007, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science gave us a category for Zydeco and Cajun music. We had the rare privilege of opening the pre-telecast ceremonies of the 50th Annual Grammy Awards with a 10-minute performance. In 2008, our CD, Live Worldwide, from my band Terrence Simeon and the Zydeco Experience, won the first Grammy for Best Zydeco or Cajun Music Album. We've been fortunate enough to tour over 40 countries around the world. And everywhere we go, people make a connection with the music. Zydeco is a world music. It's a style of music that's created from different cultures coming together in South Louisiana. And everywhere we go in the world, somebody's got some kind of connection with it. The Atchafalaya Basin is one of those hidden treasures in South Louisiana. I've written a lot of songs out here. It can really inspire you. I'm Terrence Simeon. I'm a Zydeco musician, and I'm from Mallette, Louisiana. Zydeco to me is my life. I grew up listening to this music and said, this don't look too hard to do, so bought an accordion and the rest is history. My Louisiana is a lot of things. Coming out to the Blue Moon, po' boys at Old Time Grocery. For the best crawfish, you gotta come to my house. We got a little saying, tous les jours c'est pas la même chose, which means every day is not the same thing. This area is about having a good time no matter what's going on. Good food, good people, good music, good everything. I'm Terrence Simeon and this is my Louisiana.